I'm glad you're here with me as I continue to read the Bible using the New Heart English Bible translation. In this episode, I read Revelation chapter 8. Welcome to God's Adopted. Do you want clarity of God's will? Do you want to hear His calling for you in this season of life? I'm Victor. For years, I felt like maybe I was growing in religion instead of relationship with God. I'd always dreamed of doing and teaching things Jesus said His disciples would be doing and teaching. But over time, I just settled by thinking being a good Christian was enough. In my heart, I always knew that there must be more, though. Then one day, I found practical biblical training to help me live out God's call in my life. My prayer is that this podcast can help you in your calling so you can experience Jesus working in your life more and more through the reading of Scripture and biblical training. Join me and let's grow and learn with His help today. Chapter 8. When He opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven for about a half an hour. I saw the seven angels who stand before God, and seven trumpets were given to them. Another angel came and stood over the altar, having a golden censer. Much incense was given to him to offer up, with the prayers of all the saints, on the golden altar which is before the throne. The smoke of the incense, with the prayers of the saints, went up before God out of the angel's hand. The angel took the censer, and he filled it with the fire of the altar, and threw it on the earth. There followed thunders, sounds, lightnings, and an earthquake. The seven angels who had the seven trumpets prepared themselves to sound. And the first sounded, and there followed hail and fire, mixed with blood, and they were thrown to the earth. 1/3 of the earth was burnt up, and 1/3 of the trees were burnt up, and all green grass was burnt up. The second angel sounded, and something like a great mountain burning with fire was thrown into the sea. 1/3 of the sea became blood, and 1/3 of the living creatures which were in the sea died. 1/3 of the ships were destroyed. The third angel sounded, and a great star fell from the sky, burning like a torch. And it fell on 1/3 of the rivers and on the springs of the waters. The name of the star is called wormwood. 1/3 of the waters became wormwood. Many people died from the waters because they were made bitter. The fourth angel sounded, and 1/3 of the sun was struck, and 1/3 of the moon, and 1/3 of the stars, so that 1/3 of them would be darkened, and the day would not shine for 1/3 of it, and the night in the same way. I saw and I heard an eagle flying in mid-heaven, saying with a loud voice, "Woe, woe, woe for those who dwell on the earth, because of the other voices of the trumpets of the three angels who are yet to sound." I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who it might bless? Also, please leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It's super encouraging to know this podcast is helping you. Okay, time to go and do as the Lord leads in the rest of the day. I'll meet you back on Tuesdays and Thursdays for more episodes. Blessings to you.